Have you ever stood in the aisle at SM Supermarket, holding a can of corned beef, checking the price tag, and then quietly putting it back to grab the cheaper sardines? Not because you suddenly craved sardines, but because you know deep down, if you buy that corned beef, the rest of the week is going to be a struggle. Or maybe you're staring at your phone at midnight. You open your Gcash app, 800 left, and payday is still 12 long days away. That heavy feeling in your chest, that sudden anxiety, I know exactly how it feels. And today, I just want to sit down and have a real chat with you about how we can break out of this cycle together. Welcome to the Kuripot Club. This is a safe space where we talk about money, honestly, casually, like real friends. I know, the word Kuripot usually sounds like an insult, right? People think it means being cheap or stingy. But in this club, we wear Kuripot as a badge of honor. Being Kuripot doesn't mean you're cheap. It means you are smart enough to outsmart the system that is constantly trying to drain your wallet. So here's a question that nobody seems to ask out loud. Why do hard-working Filipinos, smart, dedicated, working 9 to 5 or BPO graveyard shifts, always end up broke before the month ends? It's not because you're lazy. It's definitely not because you're not earning enough. It's simply because nobody ever taught us the real rules of the game. But the big corporations, the credit card companies, and all those shopping apps on your phone? Oh, they know the rules perfectly. Today, my friend, we start changing that game. Together. Welcome to the Kuripot Club. Let me tell you about a guy named Juan. He's 26, working his first proper corporate job in Metro Manila. Salary, $25,000 a month. Honestly, that's a pretty decent start for a fresh grad or young professional. Juan was so excited. Month 1. Juan upgrades his office wardrobe. He treats the whole family to a big Jollibee meal. He sends some padala money back to his parents in the province. He even buys a pair of branded sneakers on installment. Because first impressions matter, right? By the end of the month, his account has exactly 3,000 left. Month 2. His barkada plans a weekend road trip to Tagaytay. Juan wants to go so badly, but he does the quick math in his head. Gas share, food, Airbnb. That's at least 2,500. He makes up an excuse saying he's sick or busy. Next time, guys, have you ever felt that sting? Making up lies just because you're too embarrassed to admit you don't have the cash? Month 3. Juan accidentally drops his phone. Screen is completely shattered. Repair costs, 3,500. Zero cash savings. So, he has no choice but to swipe his credit card. And just like that, he adds another 500 of interest to his monthly bills. Month 6. Good news. Juan gets a promotion. Salary bumps up to 27,000. He's on cloud 9. To celebrate, he upgrades his Netflix to premium. He starts ordering Grab food more often because he's too exhausted after long shifts. Hey, he deserves to reward himself, right? But guess what? End of the month comes, and his balance is back to zero. A whole year passes. Juan is still the hardest worker in the room. He's great at his job. But his bank account looks exactly the same as it did on day 1. Look, this is not Juan's fault. No one taught him how the money machine works. This is the reality for millions of young Filipinos right now. Maybe it's your story. Maybe it's the story of someone you love. And it all boils down to one powerful force. We call it the machine. There is a massive system out there, built by the smartest minds on the planet. We're talking about data scientists, behavioral psychologists, and user experience experts. They all have one single goal: to separate you from your money before you even have a chance to hit save. They spend millions of pesos analyzing your behavior. They know exactly what notifications make you tap, what voucher makes you feel like you're winning, and what triggers you to say yes. You open Shopee or Lazada, flash sale, 11/11, 12/12. Now, literally every month is a shopping holiday. You walk into SM Appliance.
Send 0% interest for 12 months.
You get a random SMS from a digital lending app. Congratulations, your 10,000 loan is approved. Claim now. None of this is random, my friend. Every single detail is a carefully engineered trap. And here's the scary part. They know your next financial move better than you do. But there's another trap that quietly ruins us, and nobody warns us about it. It's called lifestyle inflation. Every time our income goes up, our expenses magically rise to match it. sometimes even faster. A slightly newer phone, eating out at nicer restaurants, booking a Grab car instead of commuting, adding Spotify and Disney Plus subscriptions on top of Netflix. Suddenly, you're sprinting on a financial treadmill. You are running so hard, working so much overtime, but you're not actually moving forward. The machine doesn't need to steal from you. It just needs to make sure you spend your money before you can ever save it. And when you're constantly running on an empty, something dangerous happens to your brain. Researchers at Harvard and Princeton proved that severe financial stress actually lowers your cognitive capacity. It's equivalent to losing a full night of sleep. You aren't making bad money decisions because you lack intelligence. You're making them because your brain is completely drained, using 100% of its energy just trying to survive until the next payday. No money guy, a stress guy, bad decisions guy, less money. It's a brutal cycle. But here's the good news. That cycle can be broken. And it starts with a very simple shift. Money follows systems, not wishes. We all want to save money. But wishing won't fix your bank account. You need an automated system. Think about how most Filipinos handle their paycheck right now. Salary comes in, go pay bills, go food, go shopping, go entertainment, go save whatever is left. The problem? There is never anything left. The Kuripot Club way? We flip the script entirely. Salary comes in, go save first, go spend what is left. It sounds ridiculously simple. That tiny habit, putting away money first, even if it's just a 500 to start with, is the seed of financial freedom. Don't save what is left after spending. Spend what is left after saving. And once you start saving consistently, a beautiful thing called compound interest takes over. If you save just 1,000 every month starting at age 25 and put it in a decent investment fund, that money can grow into over 3 million by the time you're 55. But if you delay that exact same habit by just 10 years, you'll end up with less than half of that amount. You don't have to be rich to start. You just have to start so that you can become rich. Now, I know exactly what you're thinking. That's easy to say for Westerners. But I'm a Filipino. I have family obligations, utang na loob, pasalubong, Christmas and fiestas. And you are completely right. Our financial reality in the Philippines is deeply tied to our culture. We don't just manage money for ourselves. We often support our entire household. That is not a weakness. That is our love and our strength. But here is what we are going to learn together on this channel. You cannot pour from an empty cup. When you are financially stable, you can help your family in a way that is much bigger, healthier, and sustainable. Being Kuripot isn't selfish. It's being prepared so you can protect the people you love. This is exactly what the Kuripot Club is going to teach you, step by step over the next 100 videos. First, we will decode the system. How targeted ads trick your brain, how credit card companies make billions, and how to fix your mindset before fixing your wallet. Next, we build your shield, your emergency fund. We'll design a budgeting system that actually works for Filipino lives, family obligations included. Then, we make your money work for you. We'll break down SSS, Pag-IBIG, MP2, and the Philippine stock market in plain, simple English. No fancy financial jargon allowed. 100 videos, step by step. I'll be right here with you every single week. Before you close this video, I need you to do just one small thing for me. Just one. Open your GCash, Maya, or BPI BDO app right now. Look directly at your balance. Don't judge it. Don't feel bad about it. Just face it and know the number. You cannot fix what you refuse to look at. Then ask yourself, can I set aside just 500 this week? Not 5,000, not 10,000, just 500. If the answer is yes, do it tonight. Transfer it to a separate digital bank or saving pocket and label it your Freedom Fund. That's your homework. That is your first 500 toward a bulletproof 50,000 emergency fund. 3. If this video hit home, please share it. Send it to your BPO teammate, your college roommate, or your younger sibling who just started working. Financial knowledge shouldn't be a corporate secret. Share it like a favorite family recipe, freely and with love. In the next video, I'm going to show you the machine up close. 5 hidden traps that are quietly stealing 5,000 to 5,000 from your salary every single month without you even noticing. Take care of yourself. Take care of your pesos, because one day They will take care of you. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the Kuripot Club. Supplementary video decline. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute official financial advice. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Please consult a certified professional before making major investment decisions.